Welcome to Austin, Texas, the live music capital of the world. And here you have our 1951 ranch that we embarked on a 6-month renovation project, which sucked all our money, which sucked all our creativity, and is only a partially decorated house. And the room that I am nominating for the Lonny West Elm renovation project is right through our front door and off the foyer. There we go. Voila! Here's our foyer. Our foyer is open to what I call our living room and our dining room. So you walk right through, and you have to the left you have our dining room, and to the right you have the living room where we watch TV, we play Wii, we host parties. I have a fantastic Oscars red carpet party here. It looks empty, like we don't live here, but we have lived here for at least 6 months. This is the foyer, and I wanted to show you the crowning jewel of my entire renovation project. The door's a close second, but I love I believe this is a Tom Dixon disco ball. I think everyone needs a disco ball in their home. It sets the tone as to what's going to happen when you enter. And that's my ball, my disco ball. I had great plans to turn this foyer into something more blingy, something more dazzly, but again, I've run out of steam and I need Michelle Adams' help. Michelle, come help this room. This room is decorated by a 10-year-old sofa bought from a big department store, a 5-year-old carpet remnant, a very older than I want to admit, lamp. This is my college desk that had an Apple IIe on it. We cut off its legs and turned it into the perfect coffee table for a young family with 2 toddlers. My kids are a little older and I keep them in the basement most of the time, so I'm ready for a fancy new coffee table. Again, this is the room. Beautiful open space. These fantastic windows to the right, where you can see our deck, you can see our patio. We don't need a lot of privacy window treatments because we're on a hill and our neighbors are down the hill and can't really see up here. And even if they could see up here, we like them a whole lot, so we don't care if they see what we're doing. I lived in New York City for a while, so New Yorkers are used to being very close to their neighbors and just dealing with being friendly. Lovely floor-to-ceiling built-in bookcase. I've learned from you guys. I've learned to coordinate my books by color. Highbrow, lowbrow books, doesn't matter as long as the colors coordinate. It's all good. And this is a dining table that I got off of Craigslist. I'm a big Craigslist shopper. About half of the furniture in my house is from Craigslist. I really was attracted to the lines of these chairs, the backs of these chairs, and thought I was going to renovate this oh-so-country check fabric that's on these chairs with this wonderfully beautiful fabric that I bought from Mod Green Pod, which is in Austin. But when we put in the leaf on this table, we realized that it scrapes the floor. And so we've put these little wood planks up so it doesn't scrape my beautiful floor, which this walnut, which is through this entire space, the bedrooms, the family room, etc. This was a big expense of our renovation. All the subflooring was rotted. There was Santa Fe tile, there was cork, there was parquet, there was moldy carpet, you name it. So we made it uniform. And this is our banister down to the playroom and my husband's office, where my kids are right now. They stay down there for hours at a time. all their toys. It's really fun. All their toys. It's really fun. And if you look closely, you can see how our banister is blinged out in plastic ties and plastic netting, because we found out the hard way that an 18-month-old can fit through these poles here. And an 18-month-old tried to commit suicide. So until I can get it replaced with something a little safer, plastic tie and plastic netting accessories are all the rage here in Austin. This is a view of the room. Here you go. Michelle, don't you want me? Don't you want to decorate me? I know you do. Michelle Adams, you could turn this into something fabulous. Just to get a feel for our style, I'll walk through the butler's pantry. This is one big circle in our main living area. This is my kitchen. It's grays and whites and with pops of yellow throughout. I love it. The thing I love most about this kitchen is this big open picture window. It's where when I'm cooking and cutting and cleaning, I wave to the neighbors and say howdy. I get to know who's coming and going. And everyone knows me as the woman who lives in the fishbowl house. Over here is our eat-in part of our kitchen. And I have some lovely vintage Bourgeois chairs that were totally restored by a guy I found on Craigslist for a fraction of retail. They really work great for kids' chairs and kids who tend to, I don't know why half their dinner ends up on them, on the table, on the chairs, or on the floor. It works wonderfully. And topped off by this yellow light fixture, which my contractor said looked like the headpiece on an old-fashioned beauty parlor hairdryer, but it really makes this kitchen, sets the tone. So let me turn around here. Oops. Again, here's my kitchen. Big open kitchen, gray, white, yellow, little funky, little mod. I admit a little minimalist, stainless, white, gray. Here's what I call our family room, which I've started to decorate with this very lovely gray velvet couch with West Elm pillows and a West Elm carpet and a West Elm light over here. I sit here and read, look out these windows. It does need a coffee table, and I fell in love with a vintage marble and stainless steel coffee table, but I wasn't willing to spend the very expensive vintage price, which is more than most people pay on their house note every day, every month, or maybe 2 months. So I got cold feet, but I still dream of my vintage marble and stainless steel coffee table. And here we are, full circle. And back to the room that needs Michelle's help. Michelle, come here. Come decorate this room. It's a blank slate. You can do whatever you want to it. You can make it fun. You can make it mod. You can add your creativity. I need it. I'm a boring government worker. I read long, thick, boring documents. I rearrange commas all day long. The most creative thing I do all day is decide whether I want to, what font I want to do my emails, or every now and then, sometimes I change up the colors on my comparison and track changes on the documents I work on all day long. Come to Austin. The drinks are on me. We'll have some live music. We'll hang out on my deck. I look forward to having fun with you. Come on down. Yeehaw!